Hey, how's it going, guys? It is John here with another video ad tutorial. I'm going to be a little quiet on this one just because my kids are sleeping right over there. But today we're going to be talking about YouTube ads and how to crack YouTube ads. It's not easy. It takes a particular formula. You know, things that work on Facebook, on TikTok aren't going to convert on YouTube just because the mindset is different for YouTube, and people aren't there to necessarily buy. They're there to be entertained and to learn. So you almost have to recreate that environment for the end user. And so in this video, it is the same brand that I've shared in the past, but it is the leak-proof underwear brand. And over here, I have the actual script breakdown. This is the actual video. We've tested a ton of videos. This is just one of them, one of many, but this one got 1.78 million views. So we were actually able to scale this ad, and basically what happened was we kept hitting compliance issues. So we had to kind of like gut the video and try to take out all these like trigger keywords. But you know, we had launched this video a few times. We had run it for over a year with a lot of success. But moving into the overall kind of concept here, I tested YouTube in the past and just didn't get any results. And the reason was because I wasn't like formatting the videos right. I wasn't scripting the videos right. I wasn't really understanding how like a winning VSL works on YouTube. And I actually came across this really awesome affiliate course that I got I pretty much got for free, but they broke down some of the top affiliate offers on YouTube. And this was the biggest light bulb for me. When I saw the structure and the videos that were being scaled on YouTube to like the 20s of millions, no one was really applying this to e-com. And I still don't feel like people are applying this to e-com. And there's a huge opportunity there. And I mean, this could be applied to any type of offer. But I'm going to break down the actual sequence here and then the timeline. So, and I'll share with you like the reason why we did these things. So I'll play. We don't have to play the whole video, but I'll share the video as we go and I'll talk about it, but I'll just go over the script really quick. So over here is the sequence. This is why. This is kind of just like my notes on like why this sequence is important. I did a little screenshot and then the actual script here. All right. So let's just break down this pattern interrupt or scroll stopper, whatever you want to call it.
Woman who spends hundreds on disposable diapers and pantaliners finds a solution to her leaky bladder issue.
Okay, boom. Right there, that is the scroll stopper. This is the hook. There's a visual and there's an audio and there's text, right? The first thing that you see, so the problem that the customers face with this particular product is they rely on diapers and pads to stop their leaks. And obviously that's a very expensive and it's a very uncomfortable solution. And so we wanted to really address that from the beginning. And this visual right here showing the diapers plus money is a visual demonstration of like, okay, I know that looks familiar to me. I know what that is. And obviously I know I spend money on this, right? So that is in alone a really good hook. And then we show the solution here, but we don't ever call out the solution until later. That's the key thing with these YouTube ads is like, you always want to keep this curiosity loop, right? So the whole concept here, the woman who spends hundreds of dollars on disposable diapers and panty liners finds a solution to her leaky bladder issue, right? This is a curiosity loop. We're creating like this subject that, oh, who is this person and why? You know, that's what we want to trigger in their minds. So that's basically how this hook started. And, you know, in future videos, you can see like we basically just swapped out this shot with a different visual, and then we continued the ad to run when it starts to fatigue.
Woman who spends hundreds on disposable diapers and pantoliners finds a solution to her leaky bladder issue.
All right, so another thing too that works really well on YouTube is the fact that I shot this on an iPhone. Okay, this wasn't like professionally shot at all. And I'm keeping the same aspect ratio here, 9:16 in a 16:9 format. And like, that's the thing. It's like, it's not pretty. This video is not pretty whatsoever. Like, I didn't really take the time to make it very, aesthetic. It comes down to the content, comes down to the script, comes down to the sequencing. All right. That's really the power of YouTube. And, quality isn't as important for those who really care about it. So moving forward.
Leaky bladder issue. If you're over 35 and experienced embarrassing leaks from loss of bladder control and are fed up with uncomfortable and expensive disposable solutions, then you need to watch this.
All right. So this is a very important section. All right. This is what is in it for them. This is what's going to get them to continue to watch. Okay. So you have the hook, pattern interrupt, and then you have what's in it for them. So you want to make sure they don't click that next skip ad button, right? You have like less than 10 seconds or 15 seconds or so, for them to skip. Don't quote me on that. I forget what it is, but this is a big qualifier, right? So you want to add curiosity about the pain points and go against what they already know. If you're 35 and experience embarrassing leaks from loss of bladder control, boom, pain point, and are fed up with uncomfortable and expensive disposable solutions, another pain point, thinking that those are the only solutions out there, then you need to watch this. Okay. So again, we have this open curiosity loop and we're just continually kind of subconsciously telling them, hey, there's a problem here and there could be a solution, but we're not going to tell you what it is right away. Okay. So moving on to sequence number 3.
Bladder issue. If you're over 35 and experienced embarrassing leaks from loss of bladder control and are fed up with uncomfortable and expensive disposable solutions, then you need to watch this.
All right, we already watched that, sorry.
A recent breakthrough in women's underwear technology demonstrated 96% better coverage from urine, blood, and sweat compared to traditional panties without relying on bulky, uncomfortable pads or adult diapers.
Okay, very chunky section right here, but very, very, very important. Okay, here we are talking about the new opportunity. Okay, so I think this is a very very important one that a lot of people don't talk about in the e-com space, but there's a solution to your pain and it's a fast and easy solution. And it doesn't matter what your background is. This makes you want to keep watching to learn more of what this is. Okay. So how we position this, a recent breakthrough in women's underwear technology demonstrates 96% better coverage compared to traditional panties without relying on bulky and uncomfortable pads or adult diapers, right? This is really important because right here, we still have that curiosity loop happening, right? A recent breakthrough. I think the best affiliates and the best marketers in the world are using some sort of mechanism, some sort of proprietary technology that's like kind of the vehicle of why their product is the best solution. Let's watch it one more time.
A recent breakthrough in women.
And I'm going to do that.
A recent breakthrough in women's underwear technology demonstrated 96% better coverage from urine, blood, and sweat compared to traditional panties without.
All right, so from a visual standpoint, I'm just going hard on the demos. I'm going hard on the visuals here. One thing that we learned is like, we want to make a really strong argument here. Hold on. All right, I'm back. I forgot to even talk about the visuals, but let's go back in a second. So here we really want to show off the demonstrations here. Like, this is one of the most powerful things. If you can demonstrate the product in use, over and over and over again, it creates a really, really strong argument. And going back to this shot right here. So after, you know, the initial hook, this demonstration, very, very powerful. Woman peeing herself, lots of split screens. You're going to notice that I use a lot of split screens just because I'm taking up more real estate on screen, and it's more opportunity to capture the viewer's attention visually. Like I'm throwing a lot of different things at the screen.
Embarrassing leaks from loss of bladder control and are fed up.
And yeah, so these are all just shot on iPhone, very simple. We're not trying to overcomplicate it. But going back to this demonstration, like we're showing the product in use, right? We're really trying to make an argument here at the end of the day.
Additional panties.
And so, yeah, this is that before and after shot of traditional panties versus this one. Meanwhile, also talking about this breakthrough. What is this breakthrough, right? We haven't even mentioned the product. Okay, now we move on to the next sequence, which is the value perception.
Relying on bulky, uncomfortable pads or adult diapers. Design Comfort's leak-proof panties were designed specifically for women who want peace of mind, protection, and maximum comfort from urine leaks, blood, and sweat. Click.
All right, fantastic. So once we've established that new opportunity, now we're introducing the product, okay? Design Comfort's leak-proof panties were designed specifically for women who want peace of mind, protection, maximum comfort from urine leaks, blood, and sweat. All right, so there's a lot jam-packed in that copy right there. We're trying to hit those pain points, those keywords that, you know, the consumer wants to hear already. Peace of mind, protection, comfort, leaks, blood, and sweat. These are all the keywords that they're already thinking about in their mind and that they know. Okay, so from that copy perspective, you know, we want to include that in the script. Now, from a visual perspective, again, I'm using split screens here to, one, on the left, show the demonstration. I'm actually like, because this is, if I can hammer that home, that this thing actually works, then we've got, you know, we're covering our bases from an argument standpoint. And then, you know, showing it in use, we have the model wearing it.
Mind, protection, and maximum comfort from urine leaks.
Another leaking demo.
Blood and sweat. Click.
And as you can tell, like I'm dropping clips in here just kind of like as is. I'm leaving that black border around there. I'm not making it perfect. And I think that's what kind of makes these videos stand out more, is because they look way more like raw, right? They're not super branded. They're not very commercially, and it, you know, gives you a reason to keep watching it, versus like, you know, typical commercial. You're like, okay, I know this is an ad. I know this is a commercial. I'm over it. I want to skip, even if it's like, you know, produced super well. There's just that part of you that's like, okay, I know I'm being sold right now. So moving on, and by the way, these are some of the AdsRx overlays. This is like the check mark and cross mark. I love these. I use them all the time.
Sweat. Click shop now to.
All right, so next we have our first CTA, okay?
Click shop now to grab yourself a pair of these incredible leak-proof underwear.
All right, so this is actually another, this is an end screen, AdsRx end screen with AdsRx arrow. So you can definitely use that here. But right here on that CTA, we are adding the offer and a call to action, right? So one important thing about YouTube is really just like directing people where to go. So, you know, we have the arrow on the left side. So that's where the call to action is going to be. So we want to make that very clear. And I think like if you don't add call to actions in your YouTube ads, you're going to miss out. Definitely something you need to include in your content. So next thing, so yeah, basically you want to give the opportunity for someone to click through early on. See, that's like not quite halfway through the video, but we don't want to wait for them to watch the entire video to click through. So give them that opportunity at least once before the final call to action.
Click shop now to grab yourself a pair of these incredible leak-proof underwear. Over 73,000.
All right, so next we're going to be talking about social proof, and this is also a AdsRx overlay.
Over 73,200 women are loving Design Comfort Leak-Proof panties.
All right, so this is obviously social proof. If you can mention that, show a lot of different people using it, you know, grids and collages, this is going to really build up the hype and the excitement, build trust. That's what we're after here.
73,200 women are loving Design Comfort Leak-Proof panties.
And one thing you'll notice here is that I'm keeping the CTA arrow over here on the left, kind of like throughout the rest of the video, just so that they know that they can click over here. Very important.
I love wearing these under my clothes. I don't have to worry about a big bulky pad anymore. I feel super protected all day.
Okay, perfect. So I have 3 different UGC testimonials here that, you know, we've shot in the past, but I'm only including ones that are specific to a particular feature or pain point, because that's really what it comes down to. It's like you don't want them all saying the same thing. You want them to be saying different things that other people can resonate with. And so you want to kind of like handle some of those objections through your UGC or through your testimonials. So next one, and I'm also summarizing what she's saying on the left side. Fits like regular panties, no more bulk, no more bulky pads. I think that's also another opportunity for them to kind of just like subconsciously take it all in.
Super protected all day.
I can wear these with anything. No leaks, no lines, no bulk. Nothing. They're perfect.
All right, so that's testimonial number 2. You know, she's talking about the bulk, feeling secure about it.
And what I love about these leak-proof panties is that you can throw them in the washing machine and wear them over and over. Most of all, it just gives me peace of mind.
So ladies, if you have a little leaky issue like me and you're looking for a good panty, these panties are discreet, comfortable, and they keep you protected.
Awesome. So that is the UGC mashup section. All right. And as you can tell, you know, it's a very simple sequence. We have that CTA, we have the benefits alongside the UGC, and we have the actual testimonial happening, right? Like I said, the intention here is to just get them to click at this point. So because we've introduced the product already, so they already know. We've introduced the CTA. Now let's just get them to click through. All right. So let's move on to the next final sections, provide the solution and the results.
Have peace of mind and the confidence knowing you're protected from accidents anytime or anywhere, even from coughs or sneezes. No more stains and constant laundry. Best of all, these panties.
So yeah, let's just go back here really quick. So providing the solution and the results, like, let me just write this down. Reiterate benefits of your product or service. Okay. So, you know, we watch the UGC, what's in their mind. We just kind of want to refresh their mind of why this is a good option.
Have peace of mind and the confidence knowing you're protected from accidents anytime or anywhere.
Also, another opportunity to keyword stuff some of those trigger words, some of those words that they're looking for in the product. Peace of mind, confidence, protected. These are all things that, you know, after reading through hundreds or not thousands of reviews, that, you know, this is what people care about. So if you can kind of already plant that into their subconscious, then you're going to win.
Protected from accidents anytime or anywhere, even from coughs or sneezes. No more stains and constant laundry. Best of all, these panties are machine washable and will last you for years to come. Ladies, end the frustration.
All right, so that is the solution. Pretty straightforward, right? I'm using grids again. I'm showcasing the pain points here. Showing a little bit of the features. Lastly, we have the pain point reminder.
End the frustration and embarrassment and feel confident again with Design Comfort Leak-Proof panties.
And then boom, we have our final call to action, okay? So This call to action, it's kind of ugly, but it is what it is. There's urgency here and scarcity. We're using the timer, the AdsRx timer and the AdsRx CTA and the arrow. There's a lot of layers here. And I think it's really smart to add timers on YouTube ads. I think mostly just affiliates do this. And so you kind of give people a reason to click. It's like you have the timer going on, feels like time is running out. And so you want to kind of give them the opportunity. If they haven't clicked, it's like, okay, you got 10 seconds to click. This is your last chance. Another thing too is including your offer in there. If you have some sort of buy one, get one free or get something percentage off, like make sure to include that in there as an incentive for them to click through. And that is the entire video. All right. So going back to this, we did shoot, I didn't shoot this ad specifically for YouTube. I took previous footage and turned it into a YouTube ad. So I was just going to show you really quick the other videos that we've shot. Here we go. Let's sort by views. So yeah, that one got 1.7 million. There's one underneath it for 1.2 million, and then a couple 100,000 for these ones. But basically, what happened was like I couldn't scale it anymore because the ad account got some issues, but we got it resolved. But now these are starting to run again, and so whatever offer you're running, this particular sequence can work for you. You can rearrange some of the ending ones, but I think ultimately the main ones that matter the most is your like pattern interrupt or scroll stopper, what's in it for them, pain points, new opportunity, pretty much up to like the CTA, that first CTA, you have to have that sequence in place. Okay. And then afterwards you can mix it up with like social proof or whatever. And this could be what's it called? Shot in a different way, right? Right now I'm using a mashup of clips, but it could be a spokesperson, right? It could be a spokesperson. It could be a UGC. There's so many different formats that you can use and apply this to. But like I said, again, it's about the script, it's about the sequencing, and it's about embedding those keywords and pain points that like the consumer already knows about and thinks about. And it's having that like one mechanism. I know V-Shred, and I'll maybe just break this down in a different video, but V-Shred, if you've seen them on YouTube, like they try to like debunk stuff. It's like if you do cardio, like you're not going to get any results losing weight, and here's why. So there is some sort of payoff watching the video. So that's kind of what we're after here on YouTube is like, okay, what's the payoff? How do I get them curious to watch? And how do I get them to click? Those are the objectives. Anyways, guys, I hope you found this one helpful. I will do some more training in the future, but thanks for watching.